Good evening and welcome to the 9 p.m. English news edition coming to you live from RTD channel. And tonight headlines are: the Djibouti Shanghai Economic Conference was organized by the ministry delegate in charge of investment as part of efforts to strengthen economic cooperation between China and Djibouti. And on the international front, ongoing disagreement over Iran's nuclear program are raising renewed concern about the security of the Strait of Hormuz and regional stability. Those were the top two reasons. Welcome back in our newsroom. The Prime Minister's office convened the first interministerial meeting of the new government of this new mandate. A new government has been formed, comprising 11 ministers retaining their positions. 9 ministers assigned new responsibilities in different portfolios, and six new figures joining the cabinet. In this context, the Prime Minister's office held today the first inter-ministerial meeting. The station aimed, on the one hand, to review key strategic files of the government action, and on the other, to provide new cabinet members with an opportunity to take office and become familiar with the main policy direction of the new mandate. The meeting also served to reaffirm the priorities of public action, particularly the need to address the challenges facing Djibouti in a regional, continental, and international environment marked by various tensions and external crises. While this reshuffle may at first appear as a significant change in the composition of the government, it remains grounded in a framework of managed continuity. The main institutional balances have been preserved, as well as the stability of sovereign portfolios and strategic ministries. And as part of his initial engagement to the various institutions under the Ministry of the Interior, Omar Abdi Said, Minister of Interior carried out this morning his first meeting, his first working visit to the Idris Farah Abani Police Academy. And upon arrival, the minister was warmly received by the Director General of the National Police, Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin, in the presence of senior officials of the institution as well as academic staff. The welcoming ceremony began with a troop review conducted by the Minister of the Interior, Omar Abdi Said, alongside the Director General of the National Police. This solemn stage provided an opportunity to inspect the various operational units mobilized. For the occasion, the parade included several representatives of the unit of the National Police, notably the police band intervention companies, as well as the new recruits and non-commissioned officer cadets currently undergoing training at the academy. And at the end of the ceremony, the Minister of the Interior, Omar Abdi Said, accompanied by the Director General of the National Police, inaugurated the National Police Gymnasium, an infrastructure designed to strengthen the physical and operational capacities of officers as well as trainee police personnel. By a performance by the National Police Group highlighting discipline, cohesion, and institutional pride. Finally, the minister, together with the Director General of the National Police, toured the facilities dedicated to the new recruits. The Minister of Interior Omar Abdi Saeed continued his working visit to the various structures under the National Police this morning as part of his ongoing introductory tour, accompanied by the Director General for the National Police, Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin. This second phase of the visit allowed the minister to closely assess the operational, technical, and social capacities of several key services within the police institutions. The ministerial delegation first visited the maternity center of the National Police Hospital, a healthcare facility dedicated to women, particularly police officers and their family members. The minister observed ongoing efforts to ensure high quality medical care in suitable conditions while commending the center's essential role in supporting the welfare of police personnel. The visit then continued at the police laboratory where various medical analyses are conducted. The minister was briefed on the available equipment and technical expertise deployed to strengthen investigative efficiency and support the fight against crime. And thereafter, the delegation visited the police technical automobile and maintenance center known as CITAM. The minister was informed about vehicle maintenance, repair operations, and fleet management. Let's not forget that this facility plays a strategic role in ensuring the operational readiness of police vehicles used for field interventions. And after these significant activities of the Minister of the Interior, attention now turns to the religious affairs. And on official visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Minister of Muslim Affairs and Waqf was received today by his counterpart, the Saudi Minister of Hajj and Umrah. This high-level meeting was dedicated to the preparation and organization of the Hajj pilgrimage, as well as the various measures being implemented to improve the reception and stay condition of Jewish pilgrims in order to ensure they are able to perform the pilgrimage rituals in the best possible conditions. During the discussion, the Saudi Minister of Hajj and Umrah commended the effort undertaken by the Republic of Djibouti in organizing the pilgrimage, particularly through the introduction of innovative technological solutions in the management and support of pilgrims. He also highlighted the progress made in modernizing services provided to Djiboutian pilgrims, emphasizing its positive impact on the quality of guidance and overall organization. Both sides further reaffirmed their shared commitment to strengthening bilateral cooperation in the field of Hajj and Umrah with the aim of offering pilgrims increasingly efficient, modern, and tailored services to meet their needs. We come back to the countries like millions of pilgrims from across the world. Djiboutian pilgrims reach Mina today, a key stage preceding the standing of at Arafat as part of the Hajj rituals. Transfer operations began as early as yesterday to ensure a smooth, safe, and well-organized movement toward the camps set up in the Mina Valley. On site, Djiboutian pilgrims expressed their joy and deep emotion upon reaching this important spiritual milestone. And through prayers, supplications, and moments of reflection, many of them shared their gratitude for being able to perform the fifth pillar of Islam under good conditions of organization and support. Actively present on the ground, the official delegation in charge of pilgrims affairs is overseeing reception, accommodation, overall support, ensuring the pilgrims' comfort, safety, and the quality of services provided to them. This sustained mobilization reflects the continued effort of the Ministry of Muslim Affairs and Waqf to guarantee Djiboutian pilgrims a peaceful, secure, and well-managed Hajj. Tomorrow, the pilgrims will proceed to Mount Arafat for the great day of Hajj, the spiritual peak of the pilgrimage, marked by prayer, reflection, and intense supplications.
النعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
And as part of his ongoing introductory tour of institution under his ministerial portfolio, the newly appointed Minister of Labor in charge of formalization and social protection, Yunus Ali Gidi, carried out today a series of field visits to several key structures working in labor, training, and professional integration. The minister was accompanied by the Secretary General of the Ministry, Abdullah Ali Mohammed, and his technical advisor, Khadir Omar Khalili. The ministerial delegation first visited the General Labor Inspectorate, where they were received by the Labor Inspector General Abdi Farah Idle. On this occasion, he presented the institution's core missions, including the enforcement of labor legislation, the prevention of social conflict, and the protection of workers' rights, and mediation mechanism between employers and employees. He also outlined the challenges facing the labor inspection services, particularly the evolving labor market, and the need to strengthen human and technical resources in order to improve the effectiveness of field inspections. The minister commended the work carried out by labor inspectors and stressed the importance of strengthening this social institution in maintaining a stable and balanced social climate. The visit continued at the National Institute of Public Administration, known as INAP, where delegation was received by the Director General Sharmak Ali Idrissa. And during the visit, he presented the institute mission in terms of training and capacity building for public administration staff. He highlighted ongoing effort to support the modernization of the Djiboutian administration through training programs adapted to the country's current needs. The minister also engaged with around 100 young trainees at the institute, participating in discussion covering key themes such as public procurement procedures, environmental protection, administrative governance, and professional skills development. INAP officials emphasize that this training program aims to prepare a new generation of qualified professionals capable of meeting the demands of modern administration and the challenges of national development. The minister encouraged the young trainees to demonstrate seriousness, commitment in their learning journey. The Minister of Communication in charge of Post and Telecommunication, Mohammed Abdul Qadir Musa Helam, carried out for his part this morning a first working visit to the various services under his ministerial department. This tour within the central administration is part of his assumption of office and reflects his commitment to establishing direct dialogue with administrative officials as well as all ministry staff. And during the visit, the minister met with the directors, heads of department, and technical staff in order to review the organization of the ministry, assess the progress of ongoing projects, and examine the main responsibilities assigned to each department. This approach also enabled the minister to identify the key challenges facing the communication, postal, and telecommunication sector. And on the economic front now, the Djibouti Shanghai Business Conference was held today at the Kempinski Palace Hotel under the organization of the ministry delegate in charge of investment and private sector development. This Djibouti-China Economic Forum reflects the depth of the long-standing friendship and strategic cooperation between the two countries, the Republic of Djibouti and the People's Republic of China, as well as the shared commitment to strengthening economic exchanges, trade relations, and investment opportunities between the two countries. The ceremony was chaired by the Minister Delegate in charge of investment, Mariam Mohamedou Ali, in the presence of the Ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to China, Abdullah Abdullahi Miguel, Mr. Yong, Vice President of the Shanghai CCPTT and President of the Shanghai CCOIC, as well as Yusuf Musa Dawale, President of Djibouti Chamber of Commerce. And on this occasion, several key agreements were signed, including an MOU between the Shanghai CCPTT and CCOIC, the Djibouti Chamber of Commerce, and the National Agency for the Investment promotions. Taking the floor, the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Djibouti, Yusuf Musa Dawale, stressed the importance of making this agreement a true lever for identifying concrete opportunities. Let's listen to him.
La Chambre de commerce de Djibouti.
Mr. Yusuf Musa Dawale, president of the Djibouti Chamber of Commerce, highlighted the importance of strengthening economic and commercial ties between Djibouti and China through concrete partnerships between the private sectors of both countries. In his address, he emphasized the central role played by the Chamber of Commerce in promoting investment opportunities, facilitating exchange between economic operators, and supporting initiatives aimed at boosting trade and business cooperation. Mr. Dawale welcomed the growing interest shown by Chinese companies in Djibouti's economical potential, particularly in strategic sectors such as logistics, maritime services, infrastructure, transport, energy, and trade. He noted that Djibouti's strategic geographic position and modern connectivity infrastructure make it a natural gateway to regional and African markets. He also praised the signing of the various agreements concluded during the forum, stressing that these partnerships would contribute to creating new opportunities for businesses, encouraging knowledge sharing, and strengthening institutional cooperation between the respective chambers of commerce and investment bodies.
For his part, the ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to China, Abdullahi Miguel, stated that this vision is not limited to the development of political relations between the two countries. Let's hear it from him.
As you know, Djibouti and China has a strategical partnership according to the vision of our two presidents, Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh and Mr. Xi Jinping. Also, through the One Belt One Road initiative and FOCAC platform, our two countries share a vision not to develop only the political sides, but to develop economy, to develop the trade, and also Djibouti, as you know, hosts the first Chinese Navy military base in overseas. That also is a good protection also for Chinese investors in Djibouti.
The Minister Delegate in charge of investment, Mariam Hamadou Ali, took the floor to express her satisfaction at participating in this Djibouti-China Economic Forum. Let's listen to her.
C'est avec un grand plaisir et un profond honneur que je prends part aujourd'hui.
Her Excellency Mrs. Mariam Hamadou Ali, Minister Delegate in charge of investments and private sector development, for her part, emphasized the strategic importance of this Djibouti-China Economical Forum in strengthening cooperation between the two countries, particularly in the fields of investment, trade, and private sector development. In her remarks, the Minister recalled that the Republic of Djibouti is pursuing an ambitious economical transformation policy driven by the modernization of infrastructure and the continuous improvement of the business climate and the promotion of foreign direct investment. She also highlighted the numerous opportunities Djibouti offers in a key sectors such as logistics, ports, renewable energy, telecommunications, tourism, financial services, and infrastructure, inviting Chinese companies to seize the country's strong growth potential. The minister praised the quality of the partnership between Djibouti and China, describing it as exemplary, while stressing that the arrangements signed during the forum reflect a shared commitment to intensifying economical exchange and encouraging the development of new strategic projects for the benefit of both nations.
And still with the national news, SOS Children's Village Djibouti, in partnership with the Ministry of Women and Family, organized today a national advocacy workshop dedicated to the development of a national gatekeeping framework. This initiative aims to strengthen the child protection system in Djibouti and promote an effective and protective regulatory mechanism governing access to educative care services. The meeting brought together institutional stakeholders, technical and financial partners, as well as members of the child protection platform. The shared objective was to reinforce the coordination of mechanism for the care of vulnerable children and to lay the foundation of a harmonized national framework, ensuring that all decisions are made in strict respect of the best interests of the child. For her part, the representative of the Ministry of Women and Family, Fouzia Ali, stressed the importance of coordination among the different actors within the child protection system, a key condition to ensure current, effective and sustainable care for children. In his remarks, Omar Dilita Mohammed, the National Director of SOS Children's Village Djibouti, emphasized the central importance of the best interests of the child. He stressed the need to strengthen protection mechanism in order to provide a safe, stable, and supportive environment for every child. Omar Dilita Mohammed noted that the gatekeeping system is a key tool to ensure that children are directed toward the most appropriate care based on their needs. Moving on now to the south of the country, where a major anti-smuggling operation was carried out in the afternoon of yesterday. A joint patrol composed of elements from the Al Sabih Gendarmerie Brigade and Customs Services seized the land cruiser type vehicle transporting a significant quantity of smuggled cat. And during the operation, the security forces seized 150 package of cat, each containing 100 bundles for a total of 15 million. That the estimated value of the illicit goods is assessed at 15 million Djibouti's franc. The vehicle used to transport the consignment was immediately impounded as part of the ongoing judicial procedures. In accordance with the relevant legal provisions, all seized goods were destroyed in the presence of customs officer. In diplomatic news now, an official ceremony was held in Mogadishu to honor the newly appointed ambassador of Djibouti to Somalia, Osman Dubed Sulugle. Dini has more to tell us.
A reception ceremony was held in the Somali capital Mogadishu in honor of the newly appointed Ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to the Federal Republic of Somalia, Mr. Usman Dubab Sugulle. The event was attended by several Somali government officials, members of parliament, former senior officials, and representatives from various sectors of society. During the ceremony, speakers unanimously praised the role played by Ambassador Usman during key periods in Somalia's recent history, highlighting his contribution to strengthening relations, dialogue, and cooperation between Djibouti and Somalia.
Shifting now focus to Morocco, where innovation in digital technology and gaming is in the spotlight. More in the following report.
The third edition of the Morocco Gaming Expo is taking place from May 20 to 24th in Morocco, bringing together more than 100 exhibitors from 24 countries, including the United States, South Korea, and France. The event confirms Morocco's growing emergence as a key player in the global video game industry. This international gathering, dedicated to gaming and interactive technologies, showcases the latest developments in the sector, including video game development, virtual reality, immersive experiences, and esports competitions. It also serves as a platform for exchange between developers, publishers, investors, and professionals from the digital ecosystem.
On the international front now, tensions between Washington and Tehran have increased due to the ongoing disagreement over Iran's nuclear program. More in this report.
It's in Iran continue to escalate as negotiations over the nuclear issue remain marked by significant disagreements. Donald Trump described the discussion as constructive, while warning against rushing into an agreement that would fail to guarantee the security interests of Washington and its allies. The ongoing talks continue amid diplomatic uncertainty and growing international attention regarding regional stability and the future of the nuclear negotiations.
And finally, we conclude this edition with a look at science and space exploration. And NASA is preparing to launch the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope next September. Reports.
NASA is preparing to launch the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope next September in what it is considered a major scientific mission aimed at deepening the exploration of the universe and its fundamental mysteries. According to the American Space Agency, the new telescope will be capable of mapping space nearly 1,000 times faster than the Hubble Space Telescope, thanks to its much wider field of view and next-generation observation instruments. Scientists expect the mission to contribute significantly to research on dark energy, exoplanets, and the large-scale structure of the universe.
So that's it for tonight's news. Thanks for being with us and stay tuned for more program on RTD channel.